This week I visited another permaculture farm in Prague, Czech Republic, and I learned quite a few neat tips, so let's hear them. The first tip definitely is building these sun traps which capture heat from the sun. So how it works is you build this half moon shape. The stone used here is called opuka or gaze. In English it might be diatomite, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, that's the stone, and you see it's kind of elevated. The half moon or the stone is oriented to the north, the dirt is oriented to the south. As the day goes on with your sun, the stone captures the heat. And for example, here, as you can see, they are growing Mediterranean herbs in the middle of Europe. And it's like half of May still. So this might be a game changer if you want to grow crops from hotter climates while you are in a not so hot climate. Then we have here pigs living on piled cow manure, which is mixed with leaves so that it's less aggressive. And how it works, the pigs like to dig, so they turn the manure and eat out all the rest of the cattle feed. And obviously the manure is still hot or warm, and the pigs like the warmth. When the time comes, they move out the pigs out of this strip, I guess, and plant whatever crops they want in there. When harvest comes, which will be in fall, they just harvest whatever they wanted to grow and move the pigs back in, and the pigs eat all the rest of the plants which obviously weren't harvested. And this is a fairly nice sustainable cycle when you ask me. Another thing are these dead hedges, which is just, as you can see, it's dead branches, dead tree branches piled on top of each other. And well, this is nothing revolutionary, but I actually saw it for the first time live in my life. How it works is you want to put the thick and heavy branches to the floor, the not so thick and the not so heavy branches on the top, so that the structure is stable. A few nice benefits of these dead hedges is it's a great place for animals to nest in, especially insects, but also, for example, hedgehogs overwinter in there, on the floor when it's windy, as this farm gets really windy. It breaks the wind. What it's also good for is it catches seeds. It can catch all types of flowers in there, and you have basically a nice living fence, only at the expense of using your tree branches, which don't have many other uses anyway. And the last tip is using these vegetation stripes. You can just plant them alongside your walkways, which aren't made from stone or something. The benefits of the vegetation stripes, it can also serve as a good barrier against the wind when they grow, and if you planted some also small trees or shrubs in there, for example. Obviously the roots strengthen your pathways. And another thing, as you can see, here is again manure piled up. This is old manure already, so it's not that aggressive and stuff. But when it rains, it can still leach into the underground waters, and nothing really that desirable. And also what's not desirable, so that the manure would leach onto the pathways and, for example, to the birds next door. So the root systems of the vegetation stripe actually filter out the leaching manure and whatever else you would like to have there. And it also looks good and is definitely great for biodiversity. So another great idea that I discovered on this farm. And let me know if you like any of those ideas, or if you already implemented some of them in your operation or on your operation, or if you are thinking about implementing some of them. Thanks for watching.